gosh. All right, we're live on YouTube. 1 second. I don't want you guys to have to see my phone, so thanks for troubleshooting with me this whole week on live. But yeah, today's topic is leveling up our beauty and our health. Should probably do this off camera, but yeah, why not? Why not do it on cam? Okay. Oh well, you might have to see my phone a little bit. I'm on TikTok Live, that's why you can see my phone on this stream. But yeah, okay, so today we're talking about leveling up our health and our beauty. I'm going to wait until some people log on to the live. I've been having so much fun um, doing these live streams. It's really fun, like chatting with people in real time. So let me know if you guys like this new way of videos on my channel. I'm curious if they're showing up on my channel. Do you guys see it in the feed? Because I feel like they don't get as many views as my recorded videos. But I'm still gonna do it because it's fun. Anyways, so if you want to catch me live, I go live on TikTok more often. My TikTok is Dream Styling NYC. I'm gonna put it here in the chat so that you guys can follow me on TikTok because I go live on there more often. But yeah, so hi YouTube, hi TikTok. Today we're talking about leveling up our appearance and our health, okay? Earlier this week, we were talking about breaking bad habits. What else? We did a few lives this week. We did one on breaking our bad habits. We did one on detaching to manifest. They're all on my channel. And then yesterday, we did a live. What was yesterday's live? I think it was leveling up our relationships. And it was really fun. We talked about like dating and friendships and stuff, leveling those up. So go and watch that if you missed out on that. So yeah. Hi, TikTok. I'm live on YouTube too. Hi, YouTube. Say hi. Today we're talking about leveling up our health and appearance, leveling up our health and our beauty, in other words, right? Okay, so the first thing I want to say about this topic, about leveling up our health and our appearance, is that have you seen the trend going on TikTok that's like, you're your biggest op? I feel like that's really true. Like, when it comes to leveling up your health and your beauty, you have to understand that if you're not where you want to be looks wise, if your health isn't where you want it to be, you need to understand that you are your biggest op. Hi, TikTok. I'm live on YouTube too. Hi, YouTube. We're talking about leveling up our health and our beauty. Okay, that's today's topic. And I was just saying that I've been watching this trend on TikTok about like, it's like people doing workouts and stuff, and then the caption is "You're your biggest op," because it's true. So the first thing in understanding how we level up our health and our appearance is understanding that we're getting in our own way most of the time. So let me speak to that, right? So this week, I don't know if it's spring, I don't know like what's in the air, but everyone that I know, or at least in my world, you guys let me know about you. In my world, a lot of people right now are trying to like lose weight, get in shape. Like, I don't know if it's the spring that just makes you feel that kind of pressure that you're like, okay, now is the time. Like, something's gotta change. But a lot of people that I know are trying to get in shape, right? Hi, TikTok. Thanks so much for the hearts. I'm live on YouTube too. We're talking about leveling up our health and our beauty, leveling up our health and our appearance. So yeah, when I say like you're your biggest op, I feel like when it comes to like health and fitness, especially, like literally, no matter what, I think the things that you do in private are gonna show when you go out and stuff, you know? So like sometimes when I noticed it's so I'm like the opposite. I had to really be honest with myself. Sometimes on my own, when I'm alone, I eat whatever I want. I am not on any kind of regimen. Like I'll work out, like yeah, I do, but my diet, I haven't really been serious about like paying attention to my nutrition and actually like really locking in that way for a while, if I'm being honest. But then it's so weird because when I go out, then I'll try to eat clean. And it's like, girl, like you're not fooling anyone. And then who pays for that in the end? Me, because I know that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. So you're your biggest op in that way, and in that your habits in private are gonna tell on you. Hi, TikTok. We're talking about leveling up our health and our beauty. Let me know if you know what I'm saying. What's my ethnicity? I'm Dominican and Native American. Someone said, "You're pretty." Thank you so much for the compliments. We definitely, okay, bye. Because of summer, they're trying to lock in. Yeah, exactly. People try to lock in right before the summer, but I feel like I'm kind of mad at myself because I feel like I should have been locked in. Like, why do I have to like do so much now to kind of reverse my habits from before? But it's all good. All right. Okay. So we're talking about leveling up our health, leveling up our beauty. My IG is Renacita, same as my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. We talk about personal development topics, inner work topics, right? Okay. So yeah, you're your biggest op, right? That's something we gotta really consider. What are your habits in private? Because those are what's gonna affect your health and your beauty. That's gonna affect your appearance a lot. And I have a video on my YouTube channel. I think it's called How to Be More Confident or How to Be More Attractive, where basically I was saying that what affects your confidence is like lying. So like if you lie a lot, like you're gonna be less confident. And I go more into it in that video, but basically the summary of that was that like what you do in private affects your behavior. So like if you know that you're not doing the things that you're supposed to do, you're going to be less confident, right? So yeah, let's get out of our own way. That's step number 1, leveling up our health and our appearance, not getting in our own way, right? Not being our biggest op. Thank you for the compliment. Someone said I'll consider it. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so we're today's topic, leveling up our health, leveling up our appearance. Okay. I started off by saying that I'm personally guilty of like I'll work out. Working out is the easy part for me. Everybody's different. I work out like is easy. I could do it with my eyes closed, okay? I work out no matter what. But why is it that like even though I'm working out, sometimes I'm not in shape still, even though I'm technically working out? Because I'm not eating right, okay? I'm not eating right. I had to be honest with myself. That's how I had to lock in. What about you guys? Where are you guys with that? We're talking about not being our own enemy, not being our own ops when it comes to leveling up our health and our appearance. Don't sabotage yourself because it starts with you, right? If you're watching this on YouTube, my TikTok is live too. My TikTok is Dream Styling NYC. We're talking about leveling up our health and our appearance. Yeah, I know it's the internet. Oh my gosh, how do I just invited somebody. If I invited someone and they come on, I'm logging off and I'm coming back. Someone said, "So refreshing to see a young lady do something like this. This is amazing. Keep doing your things. Thanks so much. You are attractive. You look healthy." Thank you. That's actually something we're going to get into later on in this live because I feel like people want to talk about how to be more attractive, how to look good. But the truth is that I think it's like literally on a biological level that the healthier you are, the more attractive you are to people, like literally. So like I think the study was like how shiny your hair is, how in shape you are, like literally like your health signifies your beauty to people. Like literally it makes you more attractive. So health is not only wealth, but like it's literally beauty too. So if thank you for saying that I look healthy because that's a really good compliment. Someone said I'm the same way. I'm not eating right. We got to lock in. This week, I thankfully I have people now that are doing trying to do the same thing as me. Like we're all trying to lock in with our weight, right? Like I'm just on that side of TikTok. I'm on Skinny Talk. I don't even care. But like I'm like for real now because I work out no matter what. But I really started to lock in with what I'm eating. I started doing I'm not saying this is the only way to level up your nutrition. This is personally what I'm doing. I started eating high protein and I'm on a caloric deficit right now. And let me tell you something. The first 3 days of my caloric deficit, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was something else, but I was borderline emotional. Okay. I can't believe how much emotion is attached to food. Like the first 3 days was really teaching me something. It was showing me how dependent I started becoming on food and like how out of control my habits became. But now it feels like no problem. Like now my habits kind of on automatic. Someone said mental health and physical health is leveling up. Yep, exactly. That's what we're talking about today. Someone said, leveling up is anything that you do for yourself that helps you live healthier. I definitely agree that not only like I feel like the way that you feel is part of leveling up your health and your appearance. So like if you literally know that you're doing what you have to do to be healthy, even if it's small things and you're not seeing the results yet, you're literally going to come off more confident because you're doing what you said you were going to do, you know? Versus when we make a goal and we don't really follow through, like we know we're not being real with ourselves, then that's going to make us less confident. right? So we're talking about, hi YouTube. Hello, how are you guys? We're talking about leveling up our health and our appearance and not being our biggest op, right? Someone said placebo effect. What do you mean by that? But yeah, so yeah, that's part of leveling up your health and your appearance, right? Is what we're doing in private, that's gonna show. So personally for me, I don't know about you guys, but I need to sometimes chill with DoorDash because it becomes a habit. And then before you know it, you're just any little craving you have, you're gonna order that to your house. And it sucks because it's so easy. Like it's so easy to just like order food and like literally at any moment you can eat whatever you want, but that's not necessarily gonna always be helpful to us, you know? So I had to kind of limit my DoorDash usage because I was, that was kind of sabotaging my what I said I wanted to do. Like I said I wanted to get in shape, I said I wanted to be healthy, I wanted to lose weight, and then I would be on DoorDash all the time and it's like, "Girl, which one is it? You can't really do both at the same time, right?" So, yeah. So someone said someone said, "You just made me get up and get 4 oranges." Yeah, it's that time. It's that time of year. I posted that on my Instagram today that it's just that time. Caloric deficit time, 10K steps time, workout time, right? Leveling up our health and our appearance. If you're just joining me on YouTube, that's today's topic. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. But yeah, so the next thing I want to say about leveling up our health and our appearance is that, okay, I don't know, this might not resonate with a lot of people. But personally, for me, I feel like part of leveling up our health and our appearance is managing, like, okay, I'm gonna save that for later because I don't even know if I'm gonna get into that right now. Never mind. Leveling up our health and our appearance, right? What do you guys do? I want to know what you guys are doing right now to level up your health. What are we doing? Let me know on YouTube. Let me know on TikTok. How are we taking care of our health right now? What are we doing for ourselves? What are we actually doing? Not just saying that we're gonna do. Okay, leveling up our health and our appearance. The next thing I want to say is that you got to pass the vibe check. You have to pass the vibe check if you're trying to level up your appearance because when you're feeling good, you're gonna look good. I don't know why. It's just the truth. Like it literally shows on your face, it shows on your energy, and then it kind of affects the way that you treat people and the way that you treat yourself. So you got to pass the vibe check with yourself. And like literally, when you're in a good mood, you look more attractive, you look like you're glowing, when you're doing the things that you have to do. It's just a natural consequence. So, part of leveling up our appearance is making sure that we pass the vibe check. And I want to know what you guys do to raise your vibe. I'm going to share what I do to raise mine, but I want to hear what you guys do. Let me know on YouTube too what you guys do to level up your vibe because I feel like that affects how you look. Literally, that's the biggest part of better health. What's the biggest part of better health? Someone said, "Hi, hi. How are you?" I'm good. I'm good. I'm talking about leveling up our health and our appearance. I think you meant first thing is to keep yourself in a positive mood. Exactly. I think that really makes people look more attractive when they're in a good mood. Someone said reading, working out daily, running, drinking 7 water bottles a day, eating 4 meals a day, and self care. Yeah, I love that. So it looks like a lot of your habits revolve around fitness, which I love. I do feel like fitness definitely affects your mood a lot. So, what are you reading? Someone said, I spread positivity. Good. Me too. That's what I try to do, at least. Someone said, eating more fruits. Yeah, I try to, like, I definitely have a sweet tooth. I'm not going to lie. That's probably my, like, thing and I'm trying to replace like my go-to is like, oh, I try not to get it because I know if I get it, I'm gonna finish it. But I love the Nutella wafer things with like whipped cream, like that will be gone. So I'm trying to replace that with fruit. I'm trying to start there because fruits definitely like hit the spot of having a sweet tooth too. Not in the same way as chocolate, but like one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? So I totally understand eating more fruit. Filipina? Nope. Guess again. Someone said you are so cute, even though you got, I don't know what that means. Gorgeous. Thank you. We're talking about leveling up our health and our appearance. Hi, YouTube. I'm live on TikTok too. Let me know what you guys are doing right now to level up your health and your appearance. We're talking about passing the vibe check, making sure that we are on a high vibe. Someone said reading self-awareness books, replacing artificial sugars and going to natural sugars. Yeah, I definitely feel like going to natural sugars is a really good first step because sometimes it's hard to just quit sugar completely. I know some people they like what's it called? Like they have to do things cold turkey. They can't do that. Like, they can't just make that shift. They're still gonna want what they want. But I personally, for me, I'm trying to do the natural sugar thing too because I like my sweets. I really do. Reading self-awareness books, yeah, definitely. The thing is, lately, I feel like I can't find a good book. So if you have a recommendation, let me know because I feel like I've read a lot of good ones, but lately, when I pick one up and I read it, I'm like, I don't know. It's not like hitting the same as it used to. But I have my favorites, my favorite books, favorite self-awareness books too. I was talking about it in my last live, but yeah. Hi, YouTube. We're talking about leveling up our health and our appearance. We're talking about passing the vibe check and doing what you have to do to get yourself in a good mood because when you're in a good mood, when you're feeling good, when you're feeling like your best, you're going to look good. Okay? Because your energy affects how you look, literally. And that's why, yeah, yeah, I think that's really true. So, personally, for me, what I do to pass the vibe check with myself is I get songs that I like. Like this morning, I was working out, and I feel like you got to be careful with what you listen to because they can either work for you or against you. So I have songs that I go to that are like, yeah, like I'm feeling good. So this morning when I was running, I was listening to Sway Lee's album. I feel like a lot of people slept on this album though. Okay, it's the one where it's like a heartbreak, and I only like the songs on that album that are Sway Lee by himself. But those songs just get me in a good mood. I was running and I was listening to Touchscreen Navigation. I'm sorry, that song passes the vibe check completely. So that got me in a good mood. And then I'm running, right? I'm outside. Being in nature definitely gets you to pass the vibe check. So I was listening to that album. I like Touchscreen Navigation. I like Heat of the Moment. And he has a few really good songs. I feel like nobody talks about that album, but I love that album so much, and that's kinda how my vibe got raised this morning, and at the same time, I'm working out, I'm outdoors, I'm looking at the water, I'm looking at the sun, I'm like, "Damn, life is good," and now I'm starting my day, so that's kinda how I pass my own vibe check, personally finding some songs that you like, and the same thing can happen against you if you're listening to certain songs, like, they can literally lower your mood, so sometimes you have to be careful with what you're listening to, but that's kinda what I was listening to this morning. And then yesterday, for whatever reason, I woke up with this song by Mariah Carey that I also feel is slept on. It's called like GTFO, and that song like just did it for me yesterday. So it kind of changes, but finding songs you like definitely help raise your vibe. You guys know those songs? I feel like nobody. I'm the person that when I get the aux cord and I put a song, nobody knows what I'm playing. So do you guys know those songs? Is that The Coffee Bean by John Gordon and Damon West? Is that a song? Oh, that's a book. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Someone said facts. It's a short read, but it has a great impact. I'm gonna check it out, definitely. Someone said love going by the water. Oh my gosh, me too. That's definitely part of how I get myself feeling better. Let me know. I mean, tell me how I went on a vacation and the weather wasn't even giving. It wasn't even hot. There was only one day where it was kind of hot enough to go to the beach. I kid you not, that one day at the beach, like, was all I needed. Like, I felt like a brand new person after going to the beach. So, I love going by the water too. That's definitely how you can raise your vibe. Someone said, "I dress up at least once a month even if I'm not going anywhere special. Buttoned up equals self-esteem." I love that. Yeah, dressing up definitely helps you feel like you're put together. Like sometimes it's not about being formal, but it's just like feeling put together will get you very far. And, we can't really ignore that people literally treat you better when you look good, when you look a certain way. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for watching. Today we're talking about leveling up our health and leveling up our appearance. I want to know what you're doing to level up your health and your appearance. And this will be recorded on my YouTube if you guys missed the earlier part of my live. Um, yeah. So someone said, I go out shopping and dressing up, making myself feel good and just having confidence. Yeah. I think that's like what a lot of people tend to do on the weekends. Like they just want to dress up, go get a coffee, go shopping. Like that's just like that's a fun thing to do. Like it's just fun. So I feel you. Someone said, "I love planning plans and listening to music." Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people are into gardening. I know that a lot of people are really into that. I don't know anything about that. I know some people have, like, a green thumb. I feel like all my plants died, but I know I've heard that plants kind of raise the vibe of, like, your house and of your room, so I could definitely understand how people enjoy that. So if that's what you do to pass the vibe check for yourself, then that's good. If you're just joining on YouTube, we're talking about leveling up our health and our beauty. And we're talking about passing the vibe check, doing what you have to do to get in a good vibe. I was saying some songs that I like that I'm listening to right now. Okay. Someone said, I love planting. Good. I need to get into that. Someone said, gym, 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 especially as you get older. Sometimes I don't want to, but at 32, I have to. I feel like it's just a good habit to have in general. I've been working out since I was like literally 14 years old. So it's something that I've always done for my mental health more than even like my physical. So I definitely understand what you mean. Right? So other things that I do to pass the vibe check, to raise my vibe, because why? Because when you feel your best, when you're feeling good, you literally look good. Like I've noticed that when I leave my house and I'm in a good mood, I I don't I mean not that I value these things, but I'm just saying I notice that people literally look at me more. And I don't have and because I'm in a good mood that day, I'm like, "Okay, that's nice." But if I was in a bad mood and I left my house and I'm like I would be like, "Why is that person looking at me?" But on a good day, I'm like, "Okay, it's probably because I look good." Because when you're in a good mood, you're just assuming positive things. Like, you're just more likely to believe something positive, you know what I mean? So, someone said, "Do I have lipstick in my teeth?" I don't, but thanks for letting me know. Someone said I pray. Yeah, absolutely. That's literally like the number one thing you can do to raise your vibe because there's some things only God can handle, not us. Someone said it just shows that you have patience and can put your oh, whoops. Someone said it just shows that you have patience and can put your energy in something other than yourself. Yeah, exactly. Positive energy attracts positive people and better interactions with people overall. Exactly. That's why we're talking about leveling up our health and our appearance. And of course, we can't ignore our energy and how we literally feel, what we're thinking. That's the number one thing that affects how you look, literally. People think it's a secret, but it's not. It's literally how you feel. Someone said it's your energy and vibration. It's law of attraction. You are smiling instead of frowning. Yeah, exactly. Happy Friday and God bless your day. Have a great day. Have a great day. If you're just joining on YouTube, we're talking about leveling up our health and our beauty, leveling up our appearance, and we couldn't ignore that we have to also pay attention to our energy as well. Someone said so pretty. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, okay. So a few things that I do to level up my health and my appearance, right, is pass the vibe check. Do things that I like to get in a good vibe. For me, I love working out. Lately, I've really been trying to almost focus more on what I'm eating than working out because working out for me, everyone's different. For me personally, working out is the easy part. But actually watching what I'm eating is hard because I got into this habit where I work out so hard that I feel like I can eat whatever I want. And while that's true, like maybe I'll look decent, but I'm not gonna feel my best. And I know internally, even if people think I look okay, I know internally that I could be better. So that's gonna affect my confidence. That's gonna affect how I feel. So part of this week, at least for me, what I've had to pay attention to is really being conscious and aware of what I'm eating. Okay. Like even more so than working out. Like, and that's hard for me. It's hard for me to skip a day of working out. It's hard for me to take a rest day. I'm at that point where it's harder to actually take a rest day than work out. But I've had to pay more attention to what I'm eating because that's what needs work in my life, right? So that's what I'm doing to pass the vibe check for myself because I notice obviously we know this in theory, but like when you start doing it, it's just different. Okay. Like that's embodiment. So when I started noticing the difference in how I feel versus when I eat certain things, everything changed. And I don't know about you guys, but like I try 1K likes. Hey, getting there. We're on TikTok live if you're joining me on YouTube, Dream Styling NYC, talking about leveling up our health and our beauty. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I've had to pay more attention to like what I'm eating because it's a big difference and I noticed this. I don't know how long I can stick to it, but I just noticed that when I make my own food at home, like first of all, I feel better, and second of all, I look so much better when I make my own food. But it's like sometimes, we don't have the time to do all of that, but it's just like a really big difference. Like literally, I'll feel like 3 days of eating at home and making my own food, my skin is literally glowing. Like, I literally look like a different person, like, things are starting to get, like, chiseled, and I'm like, "What?" Like, that's all I had to do? Like, sometimes things are so easy, but we make it more difficult. So, other things that I do to pass the vibe check, get in a good vibe so that I don't do it so that it can affect my appearance, it just kinda happens as a consequence. Hi, YouTube, thanks for watching, thanks for joining. Um Other things that I do to raise the vibe, right? Okay. I want to talk about like romanticizing your day because I feel like that kind of helps me raise my vibe. I don't know about you guys, but that does it for me. So it kind of looks different, right? But I heard this thing and I try to practice it sometimes where, when you go on a vacation and you kind of get that vacation high, like you feel like, you start feeling better, like you're in a different environment. That really does something to us when we change our environment, right? And when we go on vacation. I heard this concept a few years ago and I tried to follow it. I try to, where it's like if you make your daily life feel like a vacation, you're never going to feel the need to like run away from your life. You know what I mean? So there's little things that you can do every day that can make your life feel like a vacation. Thanks for the hearts on YouTube. Hi. We're talking about leveling up our beauty and our health. And I wanted to talk about romanticizing your day because I feel like that's kind of what helps me personally manage how I'm feeling. So, things that I do, so obviously on a vacation, we get that natural high because we're in a different environment. We have maybe like nicer things surrounding us. We have different people, right? But something I do small things and that makes me feel like I'm on a vacation. So for example, I literally just went on a trip for the first time in a long, long time, okay? And it was a short trip. It was not even that far. It was kind of local. And but it made me feel so much better. So I'm like, wow, like I literally needed that. I needed a change of scenery to help me, feel better. And one of the things I was doing when I was on vacation was there was no dresser and somewhere to sit to do your makeup and your skincare, which is normally where I do mine. So what I had to do is I had to go to the bathroom and do all of my makeup and my skincare standing up on the bathroom. And that was something that I did on vacation that was kind of different than what I do when I'm home. So when I came home, I realized I kind of liked that because in my apartment personally, I have better lighting in the bathroom. So what I started doing is I put my skincare on like the top shelf so that I could see it every day in my bathroom. And I just started doing my skincare in the bathroom, like after the shower, I started doing it in the bathroom instead of doing it in my room. And it's something really small, but it's something that makes me feel like I'm on a vacation, like I'm doing something luxurious, like I'm doing my skincare standing up. I don't know, it's kind of like a small thing, but for me personally, that makes me feel like maybe I'm at the spa, maybe I'm on vacation because I only get ready that way when I'm on vacation, like standing up and all of that. So that's kind of a small way that I've been romanticizing my day lately. But how do you guys romanticize your day? What are some small things that you guys do? Someone said we love to focus on the bad when so many small wins surround us. Exactly. Where we're putting our attention is going to affect how we feel. That's something that I'm going to talk about later too. Someone said, one of my sergeants in the army told me to find the good parts of the day no matter how small. That's literally how you keep your sanity by focusing on the small things that are working because there's so many things to worry about. It's natural. It's more natural to be negative. Like it's almost like automatic to just focus on the things that we're worrying about because it's like a survival mechanism in our brain. But it's true, like the small things that are going decent, that's kinda how you're gonna keep your sanity, that's how you're gonna keep your joy, otherwise, what are you gonna do, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, even just fresh sheets for me, I don't know why it gives me those good vibes. You just reminded me, someone said, "Are your lips natural?" Yes, you wouldn't believe how many times I get that question, but they are natural. I don't have any work done at all. Someone said, "Even just fresh sheets for me, I don't know why it gives me those good vibes." Yeah. I mean, I know some people really like doing laundry. I personally like that doesn't do anything for me, but I do it because I have to. But I definitely feel like lately I feel like I want to get new sheets for my room because I want my room to feel like I want to give my room like a boost. Like I want it to feel like something new. So I definitely understand. I know some people like fresh sheets, like doing their skincare, laying on their fresh sheets, smelling it and stuff like that. So someone said, "Oh yeah, you're slay." Thank you. Slay all day. That's why my name's Renee, because I slay. It was so corny. But anyways, yeah, we're talking about leveling up our health and our appearance. Okay, so that's one of the small things that I started. Mom jokes, yeah, I know I'm so corny sometimes. So one of the small things that I do to romanticize my day now is doing things that I do on when I'm on vacation at home. Little things, bringing the things that you do on your vacation when you're in that kind of mind frame, bringing them into your daily life, that's gonna make you feel like you're on vacation. You're gonna kinda, like, play that game with yourself. And how I did that was starting to do my skincare in the bathroom. Something small, but makes me feel like I'm on vacation. I don't know why. It just tends to be that way. When I'm on vacation, I stand up and I do my skincare and makeup standing up. But then when I'm home, I sit in my room at my desk and I do my makeup. So I don't know. That was something small that I did to make myself romanticize my day. Other ways that I romanticize my day. Um, I have this candle that I gave in and I got that really bougie candle that I told myself I was never gonna get. I got it, okay? I got it on my birthday. I gave myself an excuse, but it's that brand, that, French brand, Deep I don't know how you say it, Diptyque. I got one of those candles, and that's how I am romanticizing my day, absolutely 100% yes, because that makes me feel like I'm on a different level, okay? Like, it's not a normal candle, it's an expensive candle, it's a luxury candle, and I don't know if you guys know this about me on YouTube or on TikTok, but, um, I'm a Francophile, like, I'm freaking obsessed with French everything, like, I love French everything. I love their culture, especially. I feel like I really like relate to their culture a lot. I don't know why. I just feel that way. And I think they have a beautiful city and I love their movies. I love their art. Like I'm totally into like the French culture. So this brand, Diptyque, I'm probably saying it wrong, which I'm gonna look that up later. But when I got this candle and I started lighting it, I'm, like, feeling like I'm in France, I feel like I'm in Paris, you know? Like, I just feel like that's kinda how I'm romanticizing my day lately. I know a lot of people like candles. Someone said Black, Chinese, and Hispanic. That is not my mix. You can try again, and I'll let you know if you got it. A lot of people can't guess it, but I feel like I look like where I'm from, to be honest. Someone said, "A clean room is great for your mind. You start the day waking up. Clean room, clear mind." Absolutely, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie, the other day I was having trouble sleeping, and then, I cleaned my room and I cleaned my bathroom, and I slept like a baby. I slept like a baby last night. So I feel like sometimes, like, having a messy environment hold on, I just got a pop-up on my screen. Can you still see me on TikTok? Um, I feel like literally, like, cleaning my room and cleaning my bathroom helped me sleep better, so it was really weird. I definitely agree with that. Clean room, clear mind, absolutely. Um, someone said hold on. Um, "I'm from New Orleans, and I don't have a choice but to love the French." That's so funny. I don't know why, I just love the French. Like, I love their food, I love their culture. I know there's a really large, French influence in New Orleans. That's really cool. How is New Orleans? I've never been there. Am I close or no? You're kinda close. I don't let people join my live because 'cause I'm filming this on YouTube, so yeah. Okay, someone got it. Dominican. I'm 2 other things. Let's see if we can guess. Dominican and 2 other things. What are the other 2? No one can ever guess where I'm from. All right, so we're talking about if you're joining this on YouTube, we're talking about leveling up our health, leveling up our appearance, and we're talking about romanticizing our day. Somebody on the live said that they like to change their sheets. I was talking about how because I'm a Francophile and I'm obsessed with everything French, I don't know why I'm this way, I just am. But I got this really, luxury candle, and that makes me feel like my day is expensive, okay? Like, I feel like I'm in a different vibe when I put that candle on. Um, doing my skincare in my bathroom is also something that makes me feel more luxe and helps me feel like, like my day's gonna go good. Um, someone said, let's see. What's your YouTube? My YouTube is Renesita, same as I don't know if it shows on TikTok, but Reneecita. Um, yeah. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel because I have over like literally 300 videos on my YouTube, and I just started going live this week. But going live is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. So thanks for joining me live. Normally I would just film this and upload it on my channel, but now I'm like, why not go live? Now that I learned how to do it, okay, so leveling up our health, leveling up our appearance. Number one, don't be your biggest op. Being your biggest op means that you're the person getting in your own way. You're the person sabotaging yourself. Nobody even has to try to sabotage you because you're out here sabotaging yourself. You're not doing the things that you said you were going to do. In private, maybe you don't have the best habits. Clean that up first. That's number one, leveling up our health. And I'm not preaching, I'm talking to myself too. I used to love DoorDash a lot, okay? I used to be on DoorDash all the time, sabotaging my health goals day in and day out. Then I'm upset, wondering why I'm not where I wanna be when I'm working out all the time, but it's like, "Hello, look at what you're doing." So don't be your biggest op. That was number 1, leveling up our health, leveling up our appearance. Number 2 was passing the vibe check, making sure that we're staying in a high vibe because why? How you feel affects how you look. Okay. That's why when you leave your house and you're feeling good, you're probably going to get more looks. You're probably going to get approached more or be more likely to approach other people. Romanticizing your day. Romanticizing your day is part of leveling up your health and your appearance because it puts you in that, higher frequency. Yeah. And then, so yeah, I also romanticize my day with that fancy candle. And also, I feel like when you have a goal and you just can't find the motivation to go after that goal, I would say that you need to find a way to romanticize that goal. So, what I mean by that is, for example, right now, I'm on a bit of a caloric deficit. I'm trying to lose a few pounds. Okay. I'm getting ready for the summertime. I know that I could be better. I know that. I know that. I feel like you personally know your limitations and what you're capable of. So, even if other people are telling you that you're good, you don't have to change anything. If you inside feel like there's something you need to change that you know is going to make a big difference in your life, you need to go after that thing. You need to do that thing. So for me right now, part of my level up is losing a little bit of weight. It just is what it is. Okay. So I had to learn how to what? Romanticize my weight loss. We're talking about leveling up our appearance and our beauty. Thanks for joining. So yeah, I had to learn how to romanticize weight loss, romanticize healthy routines because even though I work out, I totally fell out of eating clean. But I got away with it because I work out like a beast. Like I work out a lot. It's like my addiction. But when it comes to eating clean, I totally fell out of that. I fell in and out of eating clean. It can go either way. So I had to find a way to romanticize my weight loss and start romanticizing my routines because that's kind of what helps me stay motivated. So how do I romanticize my so I'm just saying in general, this is my personal goal. But in general, how you have to romanticize the goals that you have in order to like stay committed to them, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you're not going to feel like it. But if you make it fun, if you find a way to like, make it enjoyable, then you're going to stick to it. You're going to be more likely to stick to it. So I'm romanticizing my weight loss and my healthy routines right now. How? By, I'm totally watching a lot of like fitness videos, a lot of nutrition videos. I'm watching people even that vlog their fitness and their health routines just to make it fun, like just putting it on and kind of like, how do they say, like rewiring my mind to want that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I love when people post their like little aesthetic, cute, like acai bowls or like whatever it is that they're eating. Like I like those kind of videos. I watch them to stay motivated and as a way to like romanticize my own healthy routines, my own weight loss. And I feel like that's also part of why I post it on my TikTok and on my YouTube channel because that's like I'm not even doing it for clout. Like I'm just doing it to document it for myself because this is how I'm romanticizing my life by documenting my goals, my aspirations, Like that's for me. That's how I'm romanticizing my life. Oh my gosh, okay. Someone said going gluten free helped you lose 40 pounds. I know a lot of people have success going gluten free. I also heard that if you have any kind of like autoimmune disease, that going wheat free and gluten free is going to help you cut down on inflammation like to so much. Like people even say that they cured their autoimmune diseases by cutting out wheat. So that's something. I did that at one point and I definitely saw a big difference in how I felt. And someone said, and going gluten free took care of my bloat too. Yeah, I definitely heard it helps with bloating. Honestly, wheat and gluten is like, it's a pretty big trigger for inflammation. I try to do wheat free a lot too. I don't always stick to it, but when I'm really trying to lock in, I do that. I'm diabetic and it def helps. Yeah. Wheat and gluten raises your blood sugar and your insulin. That's why a lot of people love keto. All right. So when it comes to leveling up our beauty, leveling up our health, we have to find ways to romanticize our goals. I was talking about right now for me, I'm romanticizing my weight loss journey and my healthy routines because I'm trying to fall in love again with eating clean. Like I fall in and out of it. I'm trying to fall back in love with nutrition, fall back in love with like eating clean again because I fell out of that because I loved DoorDash too much. And now I'm trying to be reformed. But what are you guys doing to level up your health, level up your beauty? Let me know. Someone said buying a juicer changed my life. Oh my gosh. So you must have a lot of kitchen space because those things are big. In theory, I want to do that, but it just takes up so much space. So sometimes I just buy a juice. But I know a lot of people love celery juice. Like I know people swear by celery juice and like carrot juice apparently, but I don't like carrot juice that much. I'll do celery juice over carrot juice any day. Right. So romanticizing our goals, finding a way to romanticize your goals. You guys let me know what goals you have. We're gonna find some kind of way to romanticize them, okay? Another way I had to romanticize my health and my fitness routine is doing it with friends, like finding people to actually join me. So luckily enough, it doesn't always happen where you have people that are going to be on board with what you want to do and what your goals are. But for some odd reason, I think it's because the weather's getting warmer. It's probably not an odd reason. A lot of people I know are trying to lock in right now with getting in shape. So I have like two friends, and we kind of keep each other in check. Like what did you eat today? What's your workout? When we're doing our workouts, we'll like send a little picture and like it made it fun, because when you're doing things by yourself, sometimes like it can be hard to keep that motivation. So part of how I'm romanticizing my weight loss and my routines, my new healthy routines is like staying accountable with my friends and even inviting them on my workout, going on a walk. Sometimes people don't stick to their workout routines because it's so hard. Like they're trying to work out like 2 hours a day, do heavy weights, like do everything all at once when even a little bit is okay. So something I've had to work on because with workouts, I don't know, I'm just so crazy. Like I don't know, I have high energy. So I always go for like high energy style workouts. And the challenge for me lately has been slowing down in my workouts. So sometimes not going for that run, but going for that long walk instead. You know what I mean? That's something that I've had to do. Doing more low impact stuff has been how I romanticize my weight loss right now because it's more sustainable. I feel like for women, finding what's sustainable for you is really important when you want to stick. If you're first starting your fitness routine, just find something that you can do every day, even if it's just 10 minutes of an at-home workout. Like I love at-home workouts. I do my mat workouts. Like I love them with light weights. Hold on, I just got a text. But um, finding a sustainable workout routine that you can do every single day is better than doing nothing, okay? Especially if you're just getting started. And for me, I had to approach my nutrition that way because at first when I was trying to change it's like cuz you're basically changing your habits and that takes a lot of work. That's not just something that happens overnight. So I had to like do small things at first when I was trying to pay more attention to what I was eating. I'm probably like 5 days in at this point, but I'm going strong. So, hey, but one of the things I focused on first was okay, I'm going to just eat more protein. I'm going to just change what I'm eating to try to eat more protein, increase my satiety. And then once I got that down, I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch my calories. I'm going to do a slight caloric deficit. It's one thing at a time. And sometimes we get so overwhelmed because we're trying to do like these big things all the time. And then, of course, when you don't reach it, then you get demoralized, you get discouraged, and you're less likely to stick to it. But really, it's like these small things that you do over time that are going to create the most impact, right? Someone said, yeah, baby steps. Absolutely. You're pretty. Thank you. Someone said, I'm currently on a 20-day solid food vacation. And let me tell you, I feel amazing. Wow. So, are you doing 20 days of a juice fast basically? Are you drinking water only? I know a lot of people are doing, is this still going, Ramadan? A lot of people are fasting right now during the day. Someone said it's okay to give yourself a cheat day around your workouts and calories. Moderation is key. Yeah, absolutely, because we can't always be so, black and white, so strict. Yesterday, even I had like cookies and whipped cream, and I'm like, you know what? There's always another day. And when you have that black and white thinking of like, now I messed up, now, you know, F it, like it doesn't even matter all the effort that I put into this point because I did this one thing wrong. That's where we go wrong, that black and white mentality. So absolutely. Um, yeah. So if you're just joining this live, we're talking about leveling up our health and our appearance. This whole live is going to be on my YouTube channel, recorded if you missed the beginning. But we were talking about romanticizing our goals. I was talking about how, I'm romanticizing my weight loss right now, romanticizing my healthy routines, trying to fall back in love with eating clean because I fell in love with the other thing. I fell in love with eating my DoorDash and my favorite foods and my snacks. And now I'm trying to reverse that. So that's personally what I'm working on. But yeah, romanticizing your goals. So I'm romanticizing my weight loss, I'm romanticizing my routines by watching videos, really immersing myself in the worlds of people that are doing the thing that I want to do. So I love watching people's like nutrition vlogs or even like cooking videos, and seeing people actually enjoy living that way inspires me to enjoy living that way too, right? Doing things with friends, like inviting your friends or, meeting people on your way to that thing you want to do. So even beyond fitness, even beyond health and nutrition, last year I remember I was trying to get into the entrepreneurship space. And one of the things that I was doing to keep myself motivated, because if anybody's an entrepreneur, let me say something about entrepreneurship. It's not for everybody. It's not for the weak. It's going to test you. Parts of it are even like spiritual. So part of my what I did last year to keep myself motivated was, going to conferences with other entrepreneurs. That kept me inspired. So sometimes you just need to be around people with the same mindset that have the same goals, and that's going to be what keeps you on track with your goals. And people, and even me, sometimes I get discouraged because your friends, maybe they're not on the same time as you. Like maybe you don't have anybody that's trying to do exactly what you're trying to do. This happened to me many times. Like I'm an artist, I'm an entrepreneur. I do all kinds of weird things that I don't see other people doing, especially when I have a project that I'm trying to do. Like I don't really have a lot of people in my immediate access that can tell me like what to do exactly. So a lot of it is just, you know, going for it on and just taking a risk, right? It's a lot of risk taking that I have to do. But being surrounded by people that have that similar mindset or just like want similar things has been something that definitely keeps me motivated. Like being surrounded by that kind of energy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So sometimes doing things with our friends, meeting people that have the same goals as us is something that keeps us motivated and helps us romanticize our goals. Okay, next thing I want to say about leveling up our health, leveling up our beauty, let me know your thoughts, is that we kind of talked about this earlier, but being attractive is based on how healthy you look. Like, literally, you're more likely to come off as attractive to people when you're literally healthy. And I think there's like biological evidence for this, there's evolutionary evidence for this, that your health signifies like how attractive you come off to other people. And the measurements they use were like how shiny your hair is, um what else, like how white your eyes are. Like these are like the subconscious things that people pick up on that make you come off as more attractive. And obviously if you're taking care of your health, you're going to have higher levels of energy, and your energy definitely impacts how attractive you are, so part of leveling up our appearance, leveling up our beauty, is understanding that your level of attractiveness depends on how healthy you are sometimes. Does that make sense? Like there's such thing as biological attraction. Like how healthy you are reads to other people your attractiveness level. Did I say that right? I don't know. If that Let me know if that makes sense. But yeah, so taking care of your health is going to make you more beautiful, period. And next, obviously taking care, people think of beauty and they think makeup, hair, nails, these artificial things, but your health can literally like make you stand out even next to somebody who has all of those things, how healthy you are, So taking care of your hair, skin, and nails, that's also a part of your health. And your skin literally tells you how, what is it? Like your skin literally tells you like how the inside of your stomach looks or something like that. Did I say that right? But literally, like your skin is a telltale sign of how healthy you are. Your nails are a telltale sign of how healthy you are. That's why some people get really hung up on like how somebody's nails look, even though a lot of us, we do our thing with our nails. Like it's not always natural, you know what I'm saying? But there's a reason that signals how attractive somebody is, because it signifies health. And obviously, when somebody sees somebody that practices maintenance, that comes off as attractive as well, because not because necessarily how you look. It just signals that you care about yourself, that you have, respect for yourself. That's why on my channel, on my YouTube channel, I'm always talking about, putting yourself together every day, making yourself look presentable. Okay, I have more I want to get to, but I'm gonna take a little break because I have to do something. I'll be right back for the part two on leveling up our health, leveling up our appearance. If you're watching this on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Reneecita, Reneecita. Check out all of my products and services. I have a 30-day mentorship program. I have a inner work journal, which is what I'm going to talk about next on the next part of this live. And I have a one-to-one session package available on my website. So go and check that out. I also have a free blog, free newsletters that get sent to you. Everything's on my page. I have to go. I'll be back on in like 10 minutes. Bye. Okay, YouTube, I'll be right back. Okay, we're talking about leveling up our health, leveling up our appearance. I'm going to do a part two in like 10, 15 minutes. So come back.